Scorpio, hope you are doing well. This is Universal Wisdom Tarot, and this is your June 2022 monthly tarot reading. It is for Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. I hope that you have been well and healthy. I myself have been suffering, so I'm going to apologize up front if there's any coughing or it's hard to understand what I'm saying. My nose has been pretty stuffed up, so I'm going to try and do my best to enunciate a little bit better for you and to be a bit clearer. This reading is a general intuitive reading, which means that the messages may not resonate for you. Don't worry. If you would like a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below, and you can connect with me and get something a bit more personal. Okay? So let's just jump right into your reading, and let's pull some cards for the month of June. So to begin, I'm going to give thanks to the angels, spirits, guides, and the universe, and I ask that my seekers and I are provided with protection, and that I'm provided with clear and concise guidance and assistance in interpreting the messages that are provided to me, and that they are for the highest vibrational good of my Scorpio seekers. Okay, let's pull 4 cards for the month of June. Okay, well, first card's out. Let's see what else we can get. 3 more cards, please, and thank you, universe. For Scorpio for the month of June. Okay. Cards are a little sticky for you this month. Oh, that one's good. And 1 more, please, and thank you. Truly grateful for all your messages. There we go. All right. Okay, so we have for you in the first week, we have the Death card. In the second week, we have the 9 of Wands and the World. In the third week is the 2 of Pentacles. And in the last week, we have the Hanged Man. So, Scorpio, there's clearly some change that's going on in your life. That change is definitely related to a decision that I think you are trying to make. I don't know if you want to make this decision based on facts or based on your feelings just yet. What I can also say right off the bat is that I feel like you're looking for the universe to provide you this answer, and you don't want to make the choice. You want the choice to be made for you, which then puts you in this pause mode, right, in the last week, right? So you're truly going through a massive change, and that change is really starting to, I would say, it's really, it's a big decision. This change and this thing that you want to go through is it's paramount to a lot of stuff for you. And I'm also going to say that I'm feeling that you're taking a little bit of a beating while trying to make this decision. I don't know if you are sometimes we feel a little beat up about how to make decisions. I do all the time. When I'm making decisions, I tear myself to shreds over it. and I analyze it to death, and I personally, probably overthink it. I have a feeling that's what you're doing here too. I think you're overthinking it, and so it's almost like you're wishing somebody is gonna, give you the answer for this. Let's find out what this is really related to, all of this. So let's get some clarifiers for you, okay? So let's please pull up clarifiers for Scorpio for the, let's pull up clarifiers on the death card, please. Clarify the death card for my dear Scorpio seekers. Okay. Got the Page of Pentacles. We have the Six of Swords. We have the Judgment card. Okay, and let's pull up the clarification on the Nine of Wands in the world. We got the King of Wands. We have the Knight of Cups. And we got the Knight of Wands and the Four of Swords. Okay, very interesting here, Scorpio. Okay, let's get into clarifying the Two of Pentacles. We've got the Hangman again, so clearly you're in a pause mode. We have the Tower and we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, and let's clarify the Hanged Man in the last week here of the month. Okay, we have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Nine again, the Nine of Wands, and last card, please, and thank you, truly grateful. Okay, we've got the King of Swords and the Star. Wow, okay. I'm going to say, so I am going to say that I think this is, there's the decision that you're going through, or the change that you're going through, and that you're looking to, you're looking for this answer, you're looking for this, this change, I think has to do, really has to do with relationships. I'm feeling about relationships in the month of June for you. And, it's right here in this center guy right here, this Knight of Cups, right? You're looking for that new relationship, or you're currently in a new relationship, and this transition is really giving you this feeling of, oh, do I stay in this relationship? Is this a good one for me? Is this one that, is going to end up like some of the other ones I've had, where perhaps are not the best? And, you do have some doubling down of cards, right? You've got the Nine of Wands here twice, and you've got the Hangman here twice, right? And so you're really feeling like you're putting the pressure on yourself here, Scorpio. You don't need to put pressure on yourself, right? The relationship will sort itself out in the way that it needs to sort itself out, right? Because this transition is a good transition for you. This is something that you're going through. It's a rite of passage for you. It's the timing is again, it's universally dictated for you, and it's meant to be when it's meant to be. And it really is your rebirth in terms of how you're feeling about, what you want in terms of a relationship, what you really want to see. You're putting a lot of focus on what it is you want. I feel like you're kind of asking the universe for, bring me somebody who's like this, 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 and this, right? And it is okay. It's that transition is really meant to be the way it's meant to be. Right? You are hoping that this, I think, or perhaps the person that you are with, really does have some, I'm feeling a lot of very similar interests to you. Perhaps you both love to travel. I'm getting a feeling here of being, you know, wanting to travel, wanting to explore new things, being very adventurous. And maybe you want to go out with this person onto a new adventure because you feel this is a person you could travel with. And you know, you may have to, you know, just take a little bit of a step back in that regard and just, you know, whoa the horses there and think about it a bit, because sometimes, you know, maybe it's not the best thing to go off and do right away on, you know, when you first meet the person, because you need to know whether or not you can be together in that kind of a setting. So give that some thought. That's what I would say in that regard. Give that some thought about, going away with them. But I really feel that there's an optimistic energy here. There is definitely an optimistic energy, and there is, you know, whether it's you or the other person, there is this exchange of warmth, an exchange of warmth and an exchange of very much a feeling of excitement, right? And so that's a good thing, right? You know, there's an adventure here, and it's new and it's fun and exciting. Now, when you get into the third week here, I think you're going back into a bit of a decision. You know, you're really getting into your head a bit about the decision, and you know, you're worried that the decision isn't coming through as quickly as you want it to come through, or the information that you want to help make the decision of whether or not you continue in this relationship isn't coming as quickly as you want. And so I'm really going to say to you here, Scorpio, that, you know, just slow down, right? You know, things take time. You need to kind of put one foot in front of the other, right? The Knight of Pentacles, he's the slowest guy here in the tarot deck, right? He's the slowest knight. He's not the fastest moving knight, but that's okay, because slow and steady wins the race. Remember that, right? Now, I know that you see the Tower here. This is not, you know, a symbol to me, or a sign to me, or a feeling for me that this is a disastrous relationship and that's why the decision needs to be made. I don't feel that at all. I feel that the Tower here is really trying to say, with the Hangman and the Knight of Pentacles, is really trying to say, you need to pause, you need to just step back, you need to take things slowly and build a proper foundation, right? The Tower is about, sometimes things need to be broken down before they can be rebuilt, and you need to rebuild from the bottom up, right? Building from the bottom up is building properly, right? You don't just put a new roof on an old foundation. Sometimes you got to knock down the whole foundation and start from scratch, okay? So I feel that is where the Tower is playing itself out here for you, okay? You really need to, I think you need to not worry about this. I really think you need to kind of stop any analysis that's going on in your head about this, and just live it, feel it, enjoy it, right? The Star is here, right? The Star is trying to tell you something. The Star is telling you, it's written in the stars, right? This is a good thing, right? I know you're feeling beat up and you want to get back to some kind of balance, and you just can't do that in the last week because you really feel like you're in this paused mode. I'm feeling it from week 3 to week 4 because of the fact that the Hangman is here. And I think that you're really kind of pushing yourself a bit too much in trying to make a decision. Just go with the flow. That's the universal message here. Go with the flow and see how it plays out in the long term, right? It's a long-term game that you need to play here, okay? So I'm actually going to close out the reading. I'm just going to pull you an oracle card from the Vintage Wisdom Oracle deck. And let's just see what message you get. So let's pull a card for Scorpio for the month of June. And just get some, these are big cards. message for Scorpio for the month of June. Let's try and do a shuffle this way. There you go. That's a bit better. One more shuffle. And, oh, no, I'm sorry. But that's too many. But we will take the one that flipped up, which is the guardian angel, because it is very appropriate to this reading, right? Guardian angel is the one that is there watching out for you, right? The guardian angel is telling you, don't worry, right? As I said, don't worry about this thing. Don't think about it. Don't analyze it. This beautiful woman here has her guardian angel on her right shoulder who's keeping an eye out on it for you. Here, I'm going to just pull this one up here a bit so you can see this, because it is an actual, it's a very beautiful card, I find. So, you know, your guardian angels are there watching out for you. They're telling you whether or not somebody is good for you or not good for you, or what to do and when to do it, okay? Don't worry about it. You're being protected. Just go with the flow. And I think that you'll find that the relationship really does kind of, you know, it morphs into what it needs to do at the right time. Okay? So on that note, I will leave the reading there. And if there was anything in this reading that, you know, resonated with you, then please do hit the thumbs up button. Do subscribe to the channel. It helps the channel to grow, and other people can get messages as well, and it exposes Universal Wisdom Tarot to other people out there. So I will speak to you again very soon, and I am, as always, wishing you much divine light and love.